Growing your glutes is easy, and here's why. Hello YouTube! Welcome to my channel! This is the very first video on my channel. I'm Remy. Let's get into it. It's actually really easy to grow your glutes, and here's why. There's often a negative association between growing your glutes and genetics. Genetics do play a role in muscle building. Your genetics determine what you're born with. Due to genetics, some people naturally have a larger bum when they get older, versus other people naturally have a smaller bum. So let's break this down into an example.
Person A does workout 1 for an entire year, and person B does workout 2 for an entire year.
Person A, who has better muscle gaining genetics, might have bigger glutes at the end of the year versus person B. Person A and person B were both able to grow their glutes. It's not a competition. Everyone's genetics and everyone's body types are different. Also, a factor that plays into this is gender. Males have higher testosterone levels and they're generally able to put on more muscle mass. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You're only in the race with yourself. I already know there's some of you watching this video saying,
"Oh my god, I have the worst genetics, I can't grow my glutes, it's impossible."
Coming from someone who was once 115 pounds, it's not impossible. Nutrition and exercise have a greater overall impact. This is not to say that everyone will have the massive Kim K booty, because even Kim K doesn't have that booty. It's all about what you want for your glutes. I said at the beginning of this video that growing your glutes is easy. I don't mean that it will happen at the snap of your fingers.
It's like some Thanos magic.
If you do everything properly and you follow these 5 steps, there should be no reason why your glutes don't grow. Number 1, consume more protein. A lot of people have this false misconception that you have to eat in a surplus to gain muscle. That's entirely untrue. Protein is what builds muscle. So as long as you are increasing your protein intake, you can definitely build muscle in your glutes.
How much should I be eating, Remy?
The average healthy woman consumes around 46 grams a day. That is not the average woman who's trying to build a voluptuous booty. That woman should be consuming around 1.2 grams per pound of body weight per day. So let's say you weigh 120 pounds. You're going to take that 120, multiply it by 1.2. Whatever number you get is going to be the number of grams of protein you should be having a day to put on muscle. You don't have to hit it exactly on the nail. It can be a little bit less, a little bit more. 2 is to begin weightlifting. Doing 15-minute Chloe Ting circuits, they're great to get in a quick workout. They're not ideal for glute growth. If you're doing a 15-minute glute circuit where you're just using body weight exercises, it may be challenging at first, but once you get used to that and you've been doing it for weeks and weeks, you'll start to plateau and you'll realize that it's getting too easy. So make sure to incorporate some form of weights. You can find household items and use them as weights, such as backpacks, water jugs. 3 is to be consistent. You can't do glute workouts once a week, every other week, and then after 3 months wonder why you made no progress. Work out your glutes 2 to 3 times a week consistently for a year. Then come back and tell me if you've had progress. 4, I said to get into weightlifting, but you also need to be doing compound exercises. Compound exercises are exercises that target more than one muscle group, which allows you to lift heavier loads, which makes you able to put on greater muscle mass. You shouldn't just be doing fire hydrants and donkey kicks. I know there's going to be people in the comments saying,
"I do donkey kicks all the time, they've worked for me."
If you're a beginner and you're starting out and you're doing donkey kicks and fire hydrants, there is a 6 to 8 week period where when you start your finish journey, you will instantly see really quick results. After that little period, you'll notice you'll start to plateau. These exercises aren't effective long term. And the last step to growing your glutes is to be patient. It takes the average person about 1 month to put on 1 to 2 pounds of muscle. Don't look at your glutes every single day in the mirror and wonder why they're not growing. Maybe do monthly check-ins where you take progress pics, you do your measurements, see the difference between
2021 you
and 2022 you. If you're following these 5 steps, the results will be huge. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for listening in onto why it's easy to grow your glutes and how to do so in 5 steps. Ask me questions. You can leave me questions in the comments. I will always answer, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. You can comment on TikTok, but I'm more likely to see it on Instagram, so definitely message me there. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more fit tips, more education, workouts, what I eat in a day, and so much more. Turn your post notifications on because I'm going to be uploading a couple times a week, so you do not want to miss the latest fit tip. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Love you so much. Bye!